Imagine this. It's 2:47 in the afternoon. You're fasting. Your head is pounding. Your eyes are heavy. You can't focus. You feel like you're running on empty.
And the worst part? You ate. You had suhoor this morning, so why do you still feel this terrible?
Because what you eat matters just as much as whether you eat.
Today, we are going to change that forever.
Welcome to HZ English Pod, the podcast where you improve your English and your life at the same time.
Today's episode, What to Eat in Suhoor and Iftar, a complete healthy Ramadan eating routine. Whether you are fasting or not, this episode is packed with real, useful, practical information, and of course, powerful English vocabulary.
So grab your water bottle, find a comfortable seat, and let's begin.
Let's start with a question, and be honest with yourself when you hear it.
When Ramadan arrives, do you think more about the food you'll eat at Iftar or the food you should eat at Suhoor?
Most people think about Iftar, the table full of dishes, the dates, the smell of soup, the excitement of breaking the fast.
And that's completely natural. Iftar is a celebration. It's a moment of gratitude. But here is what most people don't realize.
Slow, deliberate, landing the key point with weight.
Your Iftar experience is almost entirely decided by what you do at Suhoor.
Thoughtful, slightly awestruck, letting the idea breathe.
Let that sink in. The way you feel at 4 p.m., at 6 p.m., during Taraweeh prayer at night, all of that is connected to one early morning meal that most people either skip or eat carelessly.
Organized, guiding, clear, and confident.
Today, we are going to talk about both meals in detail. Suhoor first, then Iftar. We'll talk about what to eat, what to avoid, and, most importantly, why.
Warm and empowering. Because when you understand why, you make better choices naturally. You don't need willpower. You just need knowledge.
Vocabulary Box 1. Fasting. Noun or verb. Not eating or drinking for a period of time. Nutrient. Noun. A substance in food that your body needs to function. Sustained energy. Phrase. Energy that lasts for a long time, not just a few minutes. Willpower. Noun. The ability to control yourself and make good decisions.
Clear teacher mode, demonstrating the word in use. Fasting requires the body to rely on stored nutrients.
Steady, modeling good pronunciation and pace. A good suhoor gives you sustained energy throughout the day.
With a slight smile, memorable delivery. You don't need willpower when you have knowledge.
Protein is the king of suhoor. Here's why. When you eat protein, your body digests it slowly. This slow digestion does two things. First, it keeps you feeling full for longer. Second, it keeps your blood sugar stable, which means no sudden energy crashes in the middle of the day.
And when your blood sugar is stable, your mood is stable, your focus is stable, your patience, which we all need a little more of during fasting, is also stable.
Good protein sources for suhoor include eggs, boiled, scrambled, or as an omelet, Greek yogurt, which has almost double the protein of regular yogurt, lebna, popular in the Arab world and excellent for suhoor, peanut butter or almond butter, beans and lentils, low-fat cheese.
My personal favorite, 2 boiled eggs with a spoonful of labna and some cucumber slices. Simple, filling, powerful.
Blood sugar. Stable. Digestion. Crash.
Protein keeps blood sugar stable during long fasting hours. Without a proper suhoor, many people experience an energy crash by midday.
Now, carbohydrates. This word sometimes scares people. Carbs are bad, but that's not the full picture.
There are 2 types of carbohydrates, simple carbs and complex carbs.
Simple carbs are digested very quickly. They give you fast energy, but that energy disappears just as fast. Examples: white bread, sugary cereal, donuts, sweet biscuits.
Complex carbs are digested slowly. They release energy gradually over many hours. These are your best friends at Suhoor. Examples: oatmeal, one of the absolute best Suhoor foods in the world. Whole wheat bread or toast, brown rice, sweet potato, barley.
Here's a useful image to remember this. Think of simple carbs as a small fire made of paper. It burns bright and fast, then it's gone.
And complex carbs are like a fire made of thick wood. It burns slowly, steadily, for hours.
Which fire do you want powering your body during a 14-hour fast?
The wood fire, every time.
Complex carbohydrates. Gradually. Release. Steady.
Let's talk about water, because this might be the most important part of your Suhoor, and most people completely ignore it.
Here is a fact that might surprise you. When you wake up for Suhoor, your body is already mildly dehydrated. You've been sleeping, not drinking, for 6 or 7 hours.
So the first thing your body needs is not food, it's water.
Drink 1 full glass of water the moment you wake up, before you brush your teeth, before you check your phone, before anything else.
Then, during your Suhoor meal, try to drink at least 2 more glasses, slowly, not all at once.
And avoid drinks that actually dehydrate you. Strong tea, strong coffee, energy drinks. These contain caffeine, and caffeine acts as a diuretic.
A diuretic, new vocabulary word, is something that makes your body lose water faster. So if you drink 3 cups of strong tea at Suhoor, you will actually feel thirstier during the day.
Instead, try warm water with a slice of lemon or herbal tea like chamomile or mint. These are caffeine-free and gentle on your stomach. Dehydrated. Mildly. Diuretic. Caffeine.
After sleeping all night, the body is mildly dehydrated. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, which can worsen thirst during fasting.
Beautiful. Now, let's talk about Suhoor.
Suhoor, the pre-dawn meal, eaten before Fajr prayer while most of the world is still sleeping.
Here is something fascinating. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, called Suhoor a blessed meal, and modern nutrition science completely agrees with him.
When you eat Suhoor, you are essentially programming your body for the next 12, 14, sometimes 16 hours.
Think of your body like a mobile phone. Suhoor is your charging session. If you charge to 100% with a good charger, you'll last all day. If you charge to 30% with a bad cable,
Dead by afternoon.
exactly. So what does a 100% charge look like in food terms?
It comes down to 3 pillars. Write these down if you can.
Pillar number 1, protein. Pillar number 2, complex carbohydrates. Pillar number 3, hydration.
Let's go through each one carefully.
Now that we know what to eat, let's talk about the 4 biggest Suhoor mistakes. We call them the 4 enemies.
Enemy number 1, salty food. Think about chips, pickles, processed deli meats, instant noodles, all high in salt. And salt does one very specific thing. It pulls water out of your cells.
Which means you eat salty food at Suhoor, and within a few hours, your body is desperately thirsty, and you can't drink anything. That's a recipe for misery.
Relatable setup, then landing the problem. Enemy number 2, fried food. We love fried food. Fried eggs, fried bread, samosas at Suhoor. But here's the problem. Your body uses enormous energy to digest greasy, oily food. Energy that should be going to your brain and your muscles during the day.
The result? You feel sluggish, uncomfortable, sometimes even nauseous. Not the ideal state for a productive fasting day. New word, sluggish. Slow, without energy, like your body is dragging.
Enemy number 3, sugary food. Sugary cereals, sweet pastries, jam on white bread, these give you a quick burst of energy that lasts maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Then your blood sugar crashes hard.
And when blood sugar crashes, your brain panics. You feel irritable, foggy, unable to concentrate. Some people even get headaches.
Setting up the surprise, slightly ironic. Enemy number 4, eating too much. This is a surprising one. Many people think I should eat as much as possible at suhoor to prepare for the fast. But actually, overeating makes you feel worse, not better.
When your stomach is overfilled, your body diverts all its energy to digestion, which means less energy for everything else. You'll feel heavy, sleepy, and uncomfortable during Fajr prayer.
The goal is not to be full. The goal is to be fueled.
Write that down. The goal is not to be full. The goal is to be fueled.
Let's put this all together. What does the perfect suhoor plate actually look like?
Here's a simple formula. 1/4 of your plate is protein, 1/4 is complex carbs, and half your plate is fruit, vegetables, or both.
Let me give you 3 real examples. Option A, the classic. 2 boiled eggs, 1 bowl of oatmeal with a drizzle of honey, 1 banana, 2 glasses of water.
Option B, the light and quick. 1 cup of Greek yogurt with mixed berries and a tablespoon of chia seeds. 1 slice of whole wheat toast with peanut butter. 1 glass of water with lemon.
Option C, the savory option. 2 eggs scrambled with spinach and tomatoes, a small bowl of hummus with cucumber slices, a few dates, 2 glasses of water.
All 3 options hit the 3 pillars: protein, complex carbs, and hydration. All 3 are easy to prepare the night before, and all 3 will keep you energized and focused well into the afternoon.
Formula, noun, a method or plan that works reliably. Drizzle, noun or verb, a small thin pour of liquid like honey or olive oil. Savory, adjective, salty or spicy flavor, not sweet. Hummus, noun, a Middle Eastern dip made from chickpeas.
Now, we've handled suhoor, but what about the hours in between? What should you be doing, thinking, and feeling during the fast itself?
This is where mindset becomes as important as food.
During fasting hours, your body is doing incredible work. It's repairing cells, burning stored energy, and entering a state of metabolic rest. This is actually good for you if you've prepared properly.
But there are a few habits that will make those hours harder than they need to be. Habit 1, strenuous exercise in the middle of the day. If you want to exercise during Ramadan, do it within 1 to 2 hours after iftar, not during the heat of the afternoon.
Habit 2, staying in hot, stuffy spaces. If possible, stay in cool, comfortable environments during peak afternoon hours. Heat speeds up dehydration.
Habit 3, arguing and getting emotionally worked up. This sounds funny, but it's real. Stress hormones actually increase your sense of thirst and fatigue. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "If someone tries to argue with you while you are fasting, say, 'I am fasting.' This is wisdom, and science agrees."
Strenuous, adjective, requiring a lot of physical effort. Metabolic, adjective, relating to the body's chemical processes for energy. Fatigue, noun, extreme tiredness. Hormone, noun, a chemical in the body that controls functions like mood, hunger, and energy. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for.
Iftar.
The adhan rings out, the sky turns golden, families sit together, there is gratitude in the air, and that first date, that first sip of water might be the most satisfying moment of the entire day.
Iftar is beautiful, but it's also where most people make their biggest nutritional mistakes.
After 14 or more hours of fasting, your body is in a very specific state. Your blood sugar is low, your stomach has been empty and quiet. Your digestive system needs to wake up gently.
And what do most people do? They sit down and immediately eat as much as possible. Fried food, heavy rice dishes, sugary drinks, 3 or 4 types of pastry.
And then 20 minutes later, they feel terrible.
Bloated, drowsy, unable to move, definitely unable to pray Tarawih with focus and energy.
So let's redesign iftar. Let's do it smarter. Gratitude, noun, the feeling of being thankful. Bloated, adjective, uncomfortably full with a swollen stomach feeling. Drowsy, adjective, feeling sleepy and heavy. Digestive system, noun phrase, the organs in your body that process food.
We recommend what we call the 3-stage iftar method. This completely changes the experience.
Stage 1, the opening. This is the first 5 to 10 minutes after Adhan. Break your fast with 1 to 3 dates at a glass of room temperature water. That's it. Nothing else.
Dates are one of nature's most intelligent foods. They contain natural glucose, which raises your blood sugar quickly but gently. They also contain potassium, magnesium, and fiber.
And room temperature water, not iced, not cold, is gentler on your empty stomach. Cold water can cause cramping or discomfort after a long fast.
After your dates and water, go and pray Maghrib.
This is actually one of the wisest things you can do. When you pray before eating a big meal, 2 things happen. First, you express gratitude before consuming. Second, your body gets 10 to 15 minutes to gently wake up after the dates, so when you return to the table, you are in a much better state to eat calmly.
Stage 2, the warm-up. This is your soup course.
After Maghrib prayer, come back and have a bowl of soup. Light, warm, nourishing soup.
Why soup? Because warm liquid is the most gentle way to further prepare your stomach for a meal. It also helps with hydration. And a good soup, lentil soup, chicken broth, vegetable soup, actually provides nutrients and some protein.
This is the moment where many people also have a small salad. Cucumber, tomato, olive oil, lemon. Fresh vegetables hydrate you and provide fiber that aids digestion.
At this stage, you should already be starting to feel satisfied. The dates gave you quick energy. The soup gave you warmth and nutrients. Your body is saying, okay, we're back, we're okay.
Decisive, introducing the final stage. Stage 3, the main meal. Now and only now you eat your main dish.
And here is the key, portion control.
Use the quarter-half method for your plate. 1/4 lean protein, grilled chicken, baked fish, beef, beans. 1/4 whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat bread. Half the plate, vegetables.
This plate is colorful, it's balanced, and because you've already had dates, water, and soup, you won't feel the need to pile it mountain high.
Eat slowly. Put your fork or spoon down between bites. Chew properly. Aim for 20 to 30 chews per bite if you can.
I know that sounds like a lot, but chewing properly helps digestion enormously. Your saliva contains enzymes that begin breaking down food before it even reaches your stomach.
Firm. 3 short beats. Memorable. Stop eating at 80% full. Not 100%. Not 120%. 80.
There's a beautiful concept from Japanese culture called hara hachi bu. Eat until you are 80% full. Your brain takes about 20 minutes to register that you've eaten enough. If you eat until you feel completely stuffed, you've actually eaten too much. Let's talk about drinks, because this is where Ramadan health often falls apart.
Walk into any home during iftar and you'll likely see this. Cans of soda, bottles of artificial juice, sweet Ramadan drinks like jalab or tamarind in huge quantities.
And yes, they taste wonderful. But here's the problem. These drinks are full of sugar. When you drink them on an empty stomach after a long fast, your blood sugar spikes immediately, then crashes just as fast. You'll feel a rush of energy followed by a wall of exhaustion.
They also don't hydrate you properly. Some of them actually dehydrate you further.
So what should you drink?
Water. Still or sparkling, your choice. Water is always the priority. You can also add sliced lemon, cucumber, or fresh mint to your water for flavor without sugar.
After your main meal, herbal teas are excellent. Peppermint tea helps digestion. Chamomile tea calms the body and prepares you for Taraweeh and sleep. Ginger tea reduces bloating.
If you want something sweet to drink, try making your own fruit-infused water or a small glass of freshly squeezed juice. No added sugar. The natural sugars in fresh fruit are much gentler on your body.
Now, the conversation everyone is waiting for, desserts.
We had to get here eventually.
Ramadan is famous for its desserts. Kunafa, katayef, basbousa, ali, lukaimat. The list is absolutely endless and absolutely delicious.
And we are not here to tell you not to eat dessert. We would never do that.
But we will suggest the smart approach.
Rule 1. Don't eat dessert immediately after your main meal. Wait at least 30 minutes. Your stomach needs a moment to process the main course before adding more food.
Rule 2. Choose smaller portions. 1 piece of kunafa is a treat. 4 pieces of kunafa is uncomfortable.
Rule 3. Not every single night. 2 or 3 times a week for heavier desserts is reasonable and sustainable. On other nights, choose fresh fruit. A bowl of mixed berries, sliced mango, or chilled watermelon is genuinely refreshing and satisfying after iftar.
Rule 4. If you're going to have something sweet, pair it with something that slows down sugar absorption, like nuts. A small piece of baklava with a few walnuts or almonds. The fat in the nuts slows the sugar spike.
Let's talk about something very practical, your complete water plan from iftar to suhoor.
Reassuring, making the amount feel doable. Between breaking fast and your suhoor, you need to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water. That sounds like a lot, but spread across 8 to 10 hours, it's very manageable.
Here's the simple schedule. At iftar opening, 1 glass with your dates. During soup, 1 glass. With your main meal, 1 glass sipped slowly. 1 hour after iftar, 1 glass. Before Taraweeh or evening prayers, 1 glass. After Taraweeh, 1 glass. Before sleeping, 1 glass. When you wake for suhoor, 1 glass immediately, 1 more during eating.
Summarizing crisply, satisfied and calm. 8 glasses, distributed over your waking hours, consistent and calm.
Practical tip. Simple logic. Keep a water bottle visible. When water is in front of you, you drink it. When it's in the kitchen and you're in the living room, you forget.
Visible water equals better hydration. Simple science.
Let's talk about something real. Many of our listeners work full days during Ramadan. Long shifts, demanding jobs, no time to cook elaborate healthy meals.
What do you do when healthy eating feels impossible because of your schedule?
Here are 3 real strategies. Strategy 1. Batch cook on weekends. Spend 2 hours on Friday or Saturday cooking in bulk. Make a large pot of lentil soup. Grill a tray of chicken breasts. Boil a batch of eggs. Cook brown rice. Store everything in the fridge. Then, every day during the week, you just assemble your meals. No cooking required, just reheating and combining.
Strategy 2. The overnight suhoor prep. Every night before you sleep, which should be as early as possible, spend 5 minutes setting up tomorrow's suhoor. Put oats in a bowl, put eggs in a pot of cold water ready to boil, cut fruit and store it in a container, fill your water bottle. When your alarm goes off at 3 a.m., everything is ready. No decisions required.
Strategy 3. Smart shortcuts. Healthy eating does not require expensive ingredients or complex cooking. Canned beans are just as nutritious as freshly cooked beans. A can of chickpeas with olive oil, lemon, and salt takes 2 minutes. Frozen vegetables are often more nutritious than fresh vegetables that have been sitting in the fridge for a week. Steam them in 5 minutes. Greek yogurt from a tub requires 0 preparation. Bananas, apples, and dates require 0 preparation.
Healthy eating during Ramadan is not about perfection. It's about smart, consistent choices. We've talked extensively about food, but healthy Ramadan living has 2 more pillars that people often ignore.
Movement and sleep.
Let's start with sleep. This is critical. During Ramadan, your entire sleeping schedule shifts. Many people sleep late after Taraweeh and wake very early for suhoor.
This means they may only get 4 to 5 hours of night sleep.
The solution is the Ramadan nap, a 20 to 30-minute nap in the early afternoon before or after Suhoor prayer can dramatically restore your energy and cognitive function.
Studies on napping show that even a 20-minute nap increases alertness, improves mood, and enhances concentration for several hours. It's not laziness, it's recovery.
Now, movement. Many people stop exercising completely during Ramadan. This is understandable, but it's not ideal.
The best time for exercise in Ramadan is within 1 to 2 hours after iftar, when your body has fuel again.
But even during fasting hours, light movement is good. A slow 10 to 15-minute walk after suhoor, gentle stretching in the afternoon, these keep your circulation moving without depleting your energy.
The one thing to avoid, intense, high-sweat exercise during fasting hours in hot weather. This leads to dangerous dehydration very quickly.
Let's step back from the details for a moment and talk about the bigger picture. Ramadan is a month of discipline, of self-restraint, of choosing what is right over what is easy.
And food is actually a beautiful training ground for this. Every time you choose oatmeal over a sugary donut at suhoor, that's discipline. Every time you stop eating at 80% full at iftar, that's self-restraint. Every time you choose water over soda, that's choosing what is right over what is easy.
The habits you build in Ramadan don't have to end in Ramadan. Many of our listeners say that the best eating habits of their lives started during Ramadan and continued long after.
Ramadan is not a diet. It's a reset, a recalibration, a chance to reconnect with your body and treat it with the respect it deserves.
Your body is an amana, a trust. Taking care of it is an act of worship.
So, when you choose a balanced meal, you are not just being healthy, you are being grateful. You are honoring the body you've been given.
Let's do a final review together. Repeat these phrases after us and really think about what they mean.
Suhoor is programming, not just eating.
The goal is not to be full, the goal is to be fueled.
Break your fast gently. Your stomach has been resting.
Water is the foundation of everything.
Eat slowly. Stop at 80%. Give your body time to understand.
Healthy Ramadan is not about restriction, it's about intention.
When you care for your body, you worship better.
That, dear listeners, is our complete guide to Suhoor and Iftar this Ramadan. We hope it was not just useful, but genuinely life-changing.
If you've been listening all the way to the end, first of all, thank you. That tells us something about your dedication, and dedication is exactly what this month is about.
From all of us at HZ English Pod, Ramadan Kareem. May this month bring you peace, health, clarity, and transformation.
Keep listening, keep learning, keep growing.
This is HZ English Pod. We'll see you in the next episode.